Welcome to another DK Custom Products video. I'm Dwayne and this is Kevin.
And today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of a motorcycle warranty. Today we're going to talk about motorcycle warranties and if you should have one and if you shouldn't, what the pros and what the cons are.
Right, and before we get into that, we'd appreciate if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help us out. Now, this particular video I think is really interesting because you and I are on both sides of the spectrum. You have a warranty, you love it, and you won't buy a bike without a warranty. I myself put no stock in a warranty at all.
Yeah, and I think that before we start talking about specific pros and cons, it's important to understand, first of all, we're mostly talking about an extended warranty or an aftermarket warranty, one beyond the factory warranty, or one that takes the place of the factory warranty. And we'll talk about the factory warranty also, but you're not paying for that. So the one thing to know is that these extended warranties really aren't warranties per se. They're insurance. They're issued by insurance companies. And they're insurance so that if something breaks, the insurance company will pay to have it repaired. They're not doing this for your benefit. They are doing this to make a profit. They would not continue offering an extended warranty if they did not take in more money than they paid out.
Correct.
So the companies issuing warranties are in business to make money, and their bet is that they will bring in more money than they pay out. So that's why a lot of people think that an extended warranty is a losing proposition, because for the insurance companies, it is a losing proposition in general for everybody who gets an extended warranty. Otherwise, they wouldn't offer it. So the companies selling extended warranties are in the business to make money, collect more money than they pay out. So that right there is a strike against extended warranties. But the insurance companies are looking at the whole universe of people who buy extended warranties. What about for me individually or for you individually, what are the pros and cons that a person should look at in judging whether or not they should get an extended warranty?
Well, I can only speak from my point of view. I don't log a lot of miles like you, so my bike's never going to see 50, 60, 70,000 miles. By the time it gets to that point, if I've paid for a warranty up until then, I'll never see a return on that. So it's in my best interest not to fork over that large amount of money. Then also in the back of my mind, what's the most expensive thing you could replace on a Harley? The engine. You know, for top tier, you can get a 131 for $7,000. So by the time I fork over all this money for a warranty, I could have had a badass engine or, this or that. So to me, it's not feasible. It's not, a great monetary investment to make.
So for you, the biggest con is the cost.
The cost, absolutely.
The cost. And then the second thing that's a con is you don't ride enough miles to make it worth that cost.
Right.
So there's a huge upfront cost. Another con is you just don't ride enough miles that you believe that it's going to wear anything out on the bike or anything's going to break on the bike.
Right.
That costs more to repair than what you didn't pay.
Exactly right. And here's another thing. Worst case scenario, you buy this warranty, you rode a stock bike for so long, something happens, then they don't cover it. So that's all money that went down the drain. And
what do you mean?
Okay, just like if you had health insurance. You've been paying all these years on health insurance. I'm not saying don't get health insurance. You've been paying all these years on health insurance. You break your leg, you go to the hospital, insurance won't cover it.
Oh, so exclusions.
Yeah, exclusions. Yeah. So,
yeah.
And I'm not one to go back and forth with a company over you owe me this or I owe you that. I would just rather fork over the money for any repair as needed.
So too many exclusions and a lot, especially the aftermarkets, you're going to have a lot of exclusions. So the bottom line is that people who don't like extended warranties are of the mind that if they save the money by not paying for an extended warranty, then if something does break, they can just use the money they would have paid for the warranty to get the repair done. And there might be times where the repair costs more than the warranty, but they're taking a chance. They're betting that with their low mileage or how they ride or whatever, that nothing is going to break more than the warranty cost.
Mhm.
Another con is that especially if you have the Harley warranty, is that unless you use an approved mod, a Harley approved mod, especially on anywhere on the drivetrain,
Mhm.
they're not going to honor any warranty work on any non-approved mods.
Right.
And so that's a biggie. People can't make their bike their own with the Harley warranty without voiding the warranty.
Right. Well, one con that I can think of is if it's a low cost, and I've been through this myself. You know, I bought a 2018 M8 when it first come out. It had a rattly gas cap. That could have been replaced under warranty. They could have done it, but rather than be at the mercy of them to do it when they had scheduling to do it or order it as they seen fit, I just did it myself. So that warranty was useless to me. I had another issue. I even took the bike in. You know, it was 1 day old. The back wheel had chirping noise. I suspected it was because the belt was too tight, but I was going to let them fix it. They didn't fix it. I had to do it myself. So the warranty to me meant nothing the 2 times I really could have used it.
Right. And that's another there's a huge number of people who are of that, have had those experiences or have that mindset, and there's definitely validity to it. So we've just heard all the reasons not to get a warranty. And before I start talking about the reasons to get a warranty, I have, how many bikes? I have 4 bikes. 2 of them are Sportsters. One's a twin cam, the other's a Milwaukee 8. On my Sportsters, I don't have a warranty. I've never had a warranty. I don't need a warranty. I don't want a warranty. The reason why is because they're easy to work on. They're not really expensive to repair. And there's no electronic stuff. There's hardly any electronic. It has an one of them has an ECM. The other one has electronic ignition. But there's no big BCM body control modules and all kinds of stuff.
There's no reverse motor to burn out.
Right. There's not all these fancy dash gauges. So it's just not a high probability that there's going to be a really expensive bill to fix something that broke. Because if something breaks in the engine, mechanical, I can fix that on the Sportster. There aren't any electronic parts. There aren't very many electronic parts that need to be replaced. Electronic parts generally don't get repaired. They get replaced. So with the Sportsters, I don't worry about an extended warranty because the Sportsters are a bulletproof engine. They're very reliable, and there's just not a lot of superfluous electronic stuff that can break. Now, move to this bike or to the Milwaukee 8. Trike, there are all kind of parts. This has ABS. If the ABS goes out on that, there's not going to be me. I'm not going to tinker around with it. And the Harley techs are not going to try and repair the ABS module. They're going to replace it. Okay? So that's over $1,000 right there. If that goes out, if a chip goes bad, a wire breaks inside the circuit, a circuit board gets a crack in it or something, electronic stuff fails. And so that, and then the gauge cluster, all the different electronic things on here. And of course, the twin cam is not as reliable an engine. They do have problems. They do have a tendency, a weakness in the crank to twist the crank. So I've actually had, I've had 2 twin cam engines that were replaced under warranty by Harley. That was over a period of 8 years. I burned up 2 twin cam engines. And they just got replaced under warranty. Cost me $50 or $100 to get a whole new engine. A lot of people will say that the warranty gives them peace of mind. They just don't have to worry anything that could happen. It just takes that off the plate, that they don't have anything, they don't have any big expense that's going to come to them because of their motorcycle. So peace of mind is worth something. I mean, people spend all kinds of money to feel good.
Yeah, there are worse things to spend money on than a warranty, I guess.
Yeah. So it brings peace of mind. And a lot of people spend a lot of money on different self-improvement things to get some peace in their life.
Yeah.
So, there is some monetary value that peace of mind is worth. Here's another pro. The companies that issue extended warranties know that on some people, they're going to pay out way more money, but on many people, they're going to pay out less money than they take in. That's how they make a profit. But they do know that they're going to have some customers who only pay in $1,500, but they might pay out $10,000.
Right.
Okay, who are those customers? Those customers are likely to be people who ride a lot of miles and ride the bikes hard. And so because I ride a lot of miles, because I ride them hard, my chance of something breaking is much greater.
Right.
Another pro, and we touched on this earlier, is on the Sportsters, I don't have an extended warranty. On the Twin Cam and M8s, because they have so much electronic, now with the new RDRS and all that, and with the navigation and with the infotainment, all those components are very expensive, and they can just all of a sudden not be working, and they're not going to repair them. They're just going to replace whatever is not working. And so as the motorcycles get more and more complex, there's more and more expense associated with things that are not going to get repaired. They're just going to get replaced either out of your pocket, or you're going to have the extended warranty people pay for. And just as a sign of the times of how much it costs to repair this electronic stuff, 10 years ago, getting an extended warranty from Harley cost XYZ dollars. It's now 2 to 3 times more expensive for the same warranty, because not because Harleys are breaking anymore, but because there's so much more electronic stuff on there that when it does break, it's very expensive. So the same warranty that you could have got, 8 or 10 years ago, you're going to pay 2 to 3 times more on a Twin Cam or an M8 for it than you would have 8 to 10 years ago, just because of so much more electronic features on the bike. Another pro is if you go to sell your bike and it has an extended warranty with it, that's going to increase the value to most prospective buyers. Is that, hey, this bike has been taken care of, it has a warranty, so it must have been taken care of.
Right.
And if there's any problem, it's still under warranty.
Right. So while a lot of times add-ons like air cleaner, exhaust may not increase the value of the bike, an extended warranty absolutely will.
Right. So if you do decide to get a warranty, there's 3 important things to know. Number 1, find out what it covers.
Yeah.
Get
a definitive answer of what it covers.
Make sure you know what it covers. Read the fine print. Find out what it covers and what it doesn't cover. Because if you're a high mileage rider or a hard rider and you think that it covers something, and then you go to make a claim and you go, oh, that was an exclusion. So find out what it covers. Second thing about looking at a warranty is shop around. Just like you would shop around for a motorcycle to get the best deal on a motorcycle, shop around and get the best deal on good motorcycle extended warranty. They're not, they don't all cost the same. So, and you can even have the same extended warranty that this person's selling for XYZ price and this person's selling for ABC price. So definitely shop around. And then ask a lot of questions. Ask a lot of questions. In other words, read through the warranty, and if you have any questions or if something's not clear, if it's not spelled out, get those questions answered so you know exactly what you're spending your hard-earned money on. We'll put a video that we made about extended warranties up in the corner here, but I've been using the same guy, Jim Palmer, at Motorcycle Agent, and have been getting my extended warranties from him for years, and been very happy. the warranties I bought from him,
Mm-hmm.
all of them except for one has paid out more than I paid in. So if I hadn't had those warranties, I would be money out of pocket. Whereas you've not had any warranty repair on your last 2 bikes.
Nope.
So if you'd bought the warranty, you'd be money
I'd be
out
upside
of
down
pocket.
on it,
You'd be
right.
upside down. Whereas I'm to the better having paid for it, and you're to the better having not paid for it.
Right.
So it just depends on the situation. So know what it covers, shop around, get the best deal. We recommend Jim Palmer at Motorcycle Agent, and ask a lot of questions. Don't get surprised sometime down the road.
So real quick, we'll go over the pros and cons again. The pros, you get peace of mind. If you ride a lot of hard miles, it would probably be used. A lot of them come with roadside assistance, so if you're ever out on the road, that really comes in handy. And then more and more complex electronic components are getting very expensive, and generally they're not repairable, so they need to be replaced. It increases the value of the motorcycle if the warranty is transferable to the next owner. Now the cons, the cost. Obviously there's the initial cost of the warranty that may not return its investment. You don't ride enough miles to use it. Many companies have too many exclusions. Many times you can save the money and pay for repairs out of the money you saved by not getting the extended warranty. If you rely on the factory warranty, non-approved mods may void it. So I guess if you guys take anything away from this video, Kevin's advice is if you're going to ride the bike, if you're going to put many hard miles on the bike, an extended warranty is very feasible. My advice, be real with yourself, because there's this novel idea that the more miles you ride on a bike, the more of a biker you are. And when we all go buy a bike, we intend on riding it every weekend. I know I did. I said, I'm buying this bike. I'm riding it every weekend. I'm riding it here, riding it there, riding it there. But I was also real with myself and told myself, well, if it's cold, probably not gonna ride it. If it's raining, I'm probably not gonna ride it a lot, So be real with yourself, think it through. Maybe you're not gonna put enough miles on it for the warranty to return its investment. And then, save a little money here and there in case the engine does go out on you, or something electronic goes
and
out.
The thing is the average Harley rider rides somewhere around 3,000 miles a year. 3,000 miles a year, especially if the bike is kept inside out of the weather, the chances are very low that you're going to need, that the warranty is going to be worth it. But if you ride 30,000 miles a year, the bike's outside a lot.
Right, you might need that warranty.
Yeah, so hopefully this video was helpful to y'all.
If you guys have any questions about the warranty Kevin has, always shoot us an email to support@dkcustomproducts.com, and y'all ride safe out there.